Hello, everybody. My name's Henrik. I'm from Sweden, and I have been playing D&D for, not long at all in comparison to a lot of people around this table for about 2 years now. Really excited to be here. He sees a tall, slender high elf. He is wearing military clothing. Think almost a style of sort of Roman legionnaire, but with an elven twist to it. He's got chainmail on. He's got a tabard, and with elven patterns on it. He's got a shield lying next to him with javelins, and standing up holding a long elven blade, which he's sort of half currently half unsheathed, waiting very carefully on this other party member's movement.
Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, I'm from Brazil. I'll be playing Wheloon today. I am playing D&D for maybe 16 years. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to be part of the stream, and let's see. I stand and I go close to my brother, and what you see is a very slender high elf with white loose hair, white silver hair that got braided on the tips. I have a very delicate traits. I'm wearing a white tunic with gold, silver, and blue trim. There's a 8-sided star. There's a design of an 8-sided star on the tunic, and you can see that the tunic is covering a very thin chainmail.
Hey, I'm Toots. I'm from Germany, and I've been playing D&D and tabletop games for also about 15, 16 years. She sees a slim half-elf. He wears like comfortable clothings of grayish color and a simple leather armor underneath, if you can see it. He wears brown short hair and has green eyes. And you can see, if I have my equipment, like a pouch at his belt and a crossbow. And 2 like curved daggers like at his belt.
Hey, I'm Patrick. I'm also German, and I've been playing D&D for almost like 2 years as well, so not so long. But I've been playing other pen and papers since high school, so yeah, I'm a bit familiar. As he looks me up and down, he sees a weird-looking guy in his 20s with pale blue skin and green-blue, long, wavy, messy hair, folded to 2 buns, and a long, full beard. And he's wearing sort of like this rugged biker jacket, which has like some pads here. It's not really a biker jacket, but that's how I would describe it best. And next to me, there's an old rusty scimitar and an elven shield that is carved from wood. That's basically how I look like. I'm not looking so clean, but not too dirty either.
Welcome. Yay. So things that important background to the story that you might have missed while we're in the middle of all of this and you could not hear me. We are playing Alan Patrick's Escape from Wheloon, which is a one-shot designed for groups of people that have never really done a D&D game before. It has pre-generated characters for the players. It has a lot of really step-by-step in-depth instructions for the DM if they wish to do it, or options to expand on it, improvise, and make it their own. Where we're at in the game right now, these 3 of them, Zane, Bellinor, and Delvinor, I'm going to get those 2 names mixed up a lot tonight, yeah, thumbs up, thanks Santiago, have just woken up after a night of drinking in the city of Suzail and Wheloon, which is a penal colony where everybody is shit that does wrong. It's kind of like the D&D version of Australia. So that is where they are right now. our fourth member, Kamar, was approached by a creepy little girl that seemed to know way more than a little girl should, telling him that he was useless to her and their master in Wheloon, so a deal had been worked out. And if he helps these three, there might be an arrangement made to get him out of there so he can be useful to his master again. Who that is, we might find out later today. So, with that out of the way, hopefully you all can hear me now.
Yes, just let me grab my stuff too, and I'm grabbing my scimitar, my wooden shield, and first things first, I'm gonna roll myself a little herbal cigar. Let's go.
Sure.
Okay. That brings us to Zane. You're up.
I'm taking another drag, a deep drag of my cigar, and I exhale like a lot and fill the whole corridor with smoke, and I cast fog cloud.
Okay.
No, the mushrooms have no effect anymore. The effect has worn off.
As they're having this conversation, I'm sort of partially stepping in front of my brother, and behind my shield, I'm partially unsheathing my longsword.
3, 2, as they start pulling their own weapons. Are you calling the dog over too?
Hey, come here. Hey, little dog.
Make an animal handling check for me, please.
$21.
Nice. So the dog just kind of looks at you, looks up at the two guys that's on his leash right now, does a little doggy math really quickly, and immediately pulls on his leash and starts like loping his way over to you. The guy that has this as it pulls out of his grip, he just comes up over to you and just starts licking your face.
He's a good boy.
That's our dog. And they draw their swords. And with that, I need all of you to roll initiative for me, please. Okay. Notchar takes the dodge action again. You kind of get the impression that he's starting to think this is just a game of keep away at the moment. Notchar, by the way, at this point is just like, are we done playing?
Oh, yes, you've been a good boy, and I give him some of my rations because he really earned it. As he has proven himself to be much stronger than I am.
Notchar was the MVP of that one, I think. Delvinor, surprisingly, just like somehow disappears around a corner. Kamar, you're actually kind of impressed at how well he does that. To the point where you're kind of watching him and you run into the side of a building and make kind of a thud sound.
Oof.
But you kind of get yourself reorganized into a place you think you're kind of hidden as people leave. You're all more or less hidden. And then every time somebody comes out of the bar, you just hear from Notchar. Not quite barking, but he's not subtle.
Notchar, not so loud. Stupid dog.
And eventually you do see the two Duergar both exit. Pretty long lit afterwards, a couple hours. It's getting towards nightfall at this point.
Okay, I think this is my cue. And I sort of go down on all four, try to like concentrate on becoming a mastiff.
Mm-hmm.
Notchar. And I transform into a rat because I've never done this before, and I'm Notchar.
They're going to stay all right where they are. That will bring us to your turn, Delvanor.
I'm just going to furiously slash back towards the one who just hit me.
Okay, go for it. Okay. 10 won't hit, unfortunately. So it's a little hard to see in the fog cloud, and you just barely miss him as you're swinging down. 2 maces towards Delvanor. And they're kind of using each other to gauge on where to hit based off where they hear the other guy. So the first one comes down, catches you on the shoulder for 8.
8 to hit?
8 points of damage. Because I'm going to guess a 23 hits.
Yeah. He probably glances off, hits my head, and I am knocked out.
Okay. So as that comes across and catches you, it swings the claw down on you. It also raises up a hammer with its other hand in an overhead strike. Both of those. 14 does not hit you, especially with the +2. Does 20 hit you?
Yes, that's my AC.
Okay. Aww. Only does 9 damage though, half to 4 because of the blade ward.
Okay, well, I'm still level 1, so I'm a slashing.
Go for it. Slash away.
Nope.
The 6.
This is why Belvanor never made officers, right?
Cannot roll. What's the highest you've rolled so far? Like a 5?
Well, I rolled really high on initiative. Since that, I've been a great meat shield.
You've soaked up a lot of damage. That is very true. Do you have bonus action? Anything else you can do?
No, because I'm level 1.
You have. Okay.
All right. Well, I go back to my old trusted tactic of hacking and slashing.
Go for it. Hack and slash away.
No. I should just accept my fate and just blade ward myself and just accept the fact that I'm a training dummy at this point. Well, since storytelling seemed to work for Tamar earlier, I guess I'll just, channel my inner strength and calm down, and then I raise my blade in fury and strike towards its head.
Go for it.
No!
Henrik, I never rooted so much for you in my life.
I wanted
Oh,
that
that
to be
is suck.
critical so bad. Deciding that this is the larger threat,
No!
move over here. Delvanor, you do get an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Well,
That's your time to shine.
Yep.
Give it everything.
I guess there's no harm in trying, although I feel like I'll probably roll a natural 1 and hurt myself, but let's give it a go.
Yes.
Hey, 19 +4. And this is oh no, it's one-handed, so 4 damage.
Yeah, it's one-handed.
So, enough. So as it's turning to face this new threat, it's completely ignored you at this point, as you've been in a fly at best this whole time. How do you want to do this?
I'll probably just reach out, stumbling after my misses and having to dodge out of the way, and then I'll reach out and almost sort of try and hit it as it's running away, sort of stumbling forward as I do.
Uh-huh.
And then once I see it hits, I just look up and complete an utter surprise. But then very quickly recompose myself.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm standing there. I'm just going to hop back into position behind him.
Uh-huh.
And since it didn't work to use my right hand, I'm just juggle the Eldritch energy to the left hand. It turns to like an Eldritch spear, and I just stab him from the back.
Okay.
Hopefully, storytelling makes me Be like more lucky. It's an
Apparently
18.
it does. And that is +3 from the thing. So yeah, so with that, the Eldritch Blast finds a portion of the armor that had been weakened by the cold a little bit, and the energy just shoots through it, and you see kind of the back plates of this shatter. And Zane, from the front of it, you see almost this like dent form in the front of the armor, where the energies tried to come out the other side and got stopped. And there's kind of a moment of stuttering, and then the whole statue construct thing just goes down to its knees and stops moving completely.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna check out the ground of the pond real quick. I walk in and try to look for anything teleporty.
Make an investigation check for me, please.
Net 20.
For a 19. -1 investigation. No, you don't find anything teleporty, but you do strangely find a silver piece that somebody maybe had tossed in for good luck.
I grab it. And I step outside. And I'm like, huh. And I
Zane
fling it
picks
into
up.
the pond.
Not sure, it goes bounding into the water after it. Splashing around. As they're playing fetch, what are the rest of you guys doing? Eleanor.
Okay, so I can see my companion like try to reach something loosely around that area, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I step aside and I shoot here.
Okay.
Okay.
Holy crap, guys.
Elven accuracy.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh away. Yeah. How do you want to do this?
Oh, really? Okay, so
You guys mobbed
let me
him.
concentrate. So as I step back, as I step aside, I take a deep breath and I calm myself down. I try to, to listen only to myself and my enemy. I take the arrow from the quiver. I put right close to my cheek. I feel the feathers on my face. I aim perfectly, waiting for the perfect moment, and I let the arrow fly.
Okay. You hear this. And then Gristlespit's body just collapses down. Then visibility fading. Everything seems to go quiet for a moment. And then you see a little bit of movement just under the brow, just behind the forehead. Crunching sound as bone breaks and spreads and splits apart. Real quickly, Escape from Wheloon, what did you guys think of it? One or two-
Creepy.
Creepy.
Creepy, yeah, a bit creepy on the second part. But cool.
Yeah, devours are also so creepy all the time. You face them.
Devours are so much fun.
Yeah.
I think
I really liked the dark twist at the end, like, and gradually, like, figuring out what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there is absolutely still more. Thank you guys very much. Thank you very much to Alan Patrick that wrote this adventure and let us use it for today. If you want to check it out, it is on dmsguild.com. That is Escape from Wheloon by Alan Patrick.